And today on the hill, Jamison Tile. Chris, what are you looking for from him? All right, first pitch coming up. Gunnar Henderson digs in now.
Number 2, Gunnar Henderson.
And the home opener is underway.
That's the ball.
That one finds the zone. Strike one. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Payoff pitch. Swings through that one. It's a strikeout. Here's Pete Alonso.
Ball inside.
Well, I think that pitch surprised all of us. Right down the middle, doesn't get a swing. Not very often you see a hitter lay off a cookie like that.
The next offering misses, and it's 2-1.
As a veteran out there on the bump, you're trying to establish both edges of the plate. Right here, he's working inside.
Swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Just off the inside edge.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong running hard to get it. Pulls it down, and he makes the catch. Kyle Tucker, a.k.a. Tuck, to the plate now. And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball still 0-2. This one could be trouble. Makes the turn and heads for second. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. Shot into the gap, and that should bring in the run. Here's Tucker on his way to the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now around second, going for third. The relay.
First pitch swinging, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Colton Cowser in the box, lays off for ball one. Runner at third, 2 away. Strike 2.
I think he was sitting off speed there.
Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Inning over, and it could have been worse. We go to the bottom of the first. And getting to start for Baltimore, Kyle Bradish. What do you got on him, Chris?
He usually turns in a very good outing. His teammates really enjoy when he's on the mound. Everyone seems to be loose, which can help the offense be a bit more dangerous. So if you look at the opposing lineup, they're hoping he doesn't just settle in. They want to make this an uncomfortable start from the beginning.
And a big swing and a miss. Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2. Got him swinging. Michael Busch, the next Cub to hit. Oh. Strike one. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. Strike three, and that's 2 in a row. 2 outs, base is empty. Here comes Schwartz to the plate. First round pick out of Indiana back in 2014. Here's 0-1.
Looks really sharp at the start of this one. This is how it's going to be today. It's going to be a tough one for this lineup.
That one missed. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Well, that was one of those high percentage advantage counts where batting averages are just so much higher. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
Ian Happ in the box now. No balls and a strike. On the ground right side. And a foul ball. Oh. Out towards right center field. Cowser on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. New inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Taylor Ward.
Taylor Ward.
Out to short. Swanson fires over to first and quickly one away in the second. So next to hit for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. He swings and fouls one off. The 0-2. And down on strikes. That K is his third of the game. Here's Tyler O'Neill. O'Neill goes 5 feet 9 inches, 200 pounds, and he was born in Canada. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
This guy's not wasting any pitches. Hitters got to get into swing mode. This is a good time to expand the zone. Throw something maybe down in the dirt.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Man, he'd like to have that pitch back.
Corner. The throw to first, and O'Neill is retired. And that is that. Back here at the friendly confines. Bottom of the inning. Here's Alex Bregman.
Number 3, Alex Bregman.
And that is out of play. The 0-2. Swings and misses. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. The batter will be Michael Conforto. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. 2 down. And now it's Dansby Swanson.
Whoa.
Slider right there. He caught it behind his back. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play. Here at Wrigley Field, now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman.
Adley Rutschman.
Just missed. That one fouled off. Just misses. 2-2. Gets down, base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single. So back to the top of the Orioles lineup. Gunnar Henderson will hit next. He struck out swinging at his first at bat. Top of the zone, and it's called a strike. Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
Quickly in an 0-2 count, you've got to figure out a way to shorten your path to the baseball. Put it in play somewhere, then you got a chance.
And he can't come up with it. Still fires to first, and no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard.
Back-to-back base hits. Didn't try to do too much with it. Just a really controlled, simple swing. We don't see a whole lot of that these days with hitters trying to launch and hit home runs. But sometimes you got to shorten up just like that.
Alonso up to bat next. Lays off for a ball. The 1-1. And that drops in for a strike. Swings and misses, struck him out. And that's 4 strikeouts. 2 aboard with 1 out. Next is the designated hitter, Kyle Tucker. 1 for 1 with a double and a run scored. Pulled hard, but it's a foul ball.
Well, all eyes on the double play ball in this spot. No better way to get out of this inning.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up. Try to track the ball. Block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about. But some way, somehow, climb back into this at bat through the count.
2 on, 1 out. Just off the outside part of the plate.
That's a really good take.
Towards first. Over to Swanson. He turns it. Double play. What a quick killing to end the inning. As we go to the last of the 3rd. Now the Cubs catcher, Moises Ballesteros. High fly ball, right field. O'Neill settles under it. 1 up, 1 down. So here's Horner now. Lined, and that's a base hit. And the tying run is on base.
Pretty good spot, hard and inside, but that's a perfect example of keeping your hands inside the ball, tight to the body. The ability to take that back up the middle shows his approach is to use the entire field. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
See ya. Strikes him out for the second time today. And next for the Cubs, Michael Busch. Struck out swinging his first time. Corner off of first with 2 away. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. Throw in holds the lead runner at second. 2 on now with 2 away. Kyle Schwarber comes up to hit here. Picked up a base hit to center his first time up. Line shot into the gap should score at least 1. Horner flies around third. He will score and the Cubs tie it up. Here comes the runner. The relay. He scores and they have the lead. It's 2-1. So runner at second, 2 down. Ian Happ, the next Cub to hit. Swing and a liner foul off to the right.
The strategy of winning a ball game, when you can make that pitcher work a little more, expose himself by throwing pitches, that could be the key to winning perhaps later on. So good job of extending this inning, getting a knock with 2 outs to bring the number 4 hole hitter up.
Runner at second, 2 down here in the last half of the third. This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. A 2-run shot, and they add to the lead. It's 4-1. Now it's Alex Bregman.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
Makes the grab, and that'll end the inning. Start of the fourth. So now the Orioles cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg.
You know, these Orioles showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
Ripped into right center. Should be extra bases. And he's got a leadoff double in the fourth.
He was all over that one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
1 pitch and 1 out.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Ward at the plate now, and that's inside. 1 away with a runner at third. Top half of inning number 4. And he swings through that one.
He got away with 1 there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
On the ground to the left, Swanson. Handles, throws to first. There for the out. Runner scores from third. And into the box for Baltimore, Jackson Holliday. Caught looking his first time up. Oh. Two down, nobody on. Foul ball, it stays 0-2. This one in the air center field. Crow Armstrong in and to his right, and that's the third out. Back here at Wrigley Field, bottom of the fourth. Well, he's been knocked around pretty good so far, but they've got him back out there at least to begin the inning.
Yeah, and you wonder just the strength and perhaps the health of that bullpen for him to go back out there. But he's taking this one for the team. Perhaps he can stabilize things and the offense can score some runs for him.
Conforto tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Yes, he did. That's a swing. High fly ball down the left field line. That one back there. And that one is foul. So we'll try it again.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Dansby Swanson stands in. He's 0 for 1. Foul ball.
That's the ball.
Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. The 1-2. Swing and a high fly ball out there towards left field. 2 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Ballesteros swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. In the air, right field, O'Neill in position. That is the inning. Back here at the friendly confines, we go to the top of the fifth. Tyler O'Neill now at the plate.
You know, these Orioles finding ways to get on base, but they still need help driving them home. They only have 1 hit with runners in scoring position, so a lot of squandered opportunities. It's tough because those are moments you just can't get back.
Bregman throws to first in time, and the leadoff man set down, and they're half the fifth. Here's Adley Rutschman, 1 for 1 with a single so far. Inside, and it's 1-0.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through 1 more inning, anything after that, a hitter or 2 is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Nope, outside.
The Orioles trailing by 2, and we're at the top of the fifth. It's through for a hit. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate. So back to the top of the order. Here comes a new arm for the Cubs, Javier Assad.
Well, at this point in the ball game, we're talking about middle innings, and a little length out of this arm coming out of the bullpen. We'll see just how many outs he's able to give his skipper.
Foul ball there. Henderson in his 4th year, 24 years old, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2019. Man at first, 1 away. Awkward swing there from the big left-handed hitter.
Off balance as well.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. Curve in the dirt, kicks away. Rutschman into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. Man at second. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Good job to fight that one off. Ninth pitch of the at-bat due next. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. And now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. Runner at second, 2 down. That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2. Swings and misses, struck him out. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Here's Nico Hoerner.
Second baseman, Nico Hoerner.
And it's fouled away. On the ground, right side. Throws to first, and the leadoff hitter retired in the 5th. Back to the leadoff spot in the Cubs lineup. Here's the center fielder, Pete Crow Armstrong. And first offering is fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So they get a man aboard with a 1-out single. Michael Busch, the next to hit, 1 for 2. In the dirt. Quick toss to first, and he's back in easily.
This hitter loves attacking the first pitch, so not giving him something to hit is a good move.
On the ground, a second, might be 2. Throws to Henderson. Over to Alonso for the inning-ending double play. Top 6. Now here's the Orioles DH, Kyle Tucker. Swinging a foul straight back.
So important to get ahead of these hitters. You don't want to issue a free pass and allow that tying run to come to the plate. You always want to keep that other team in a position where if they're going to beat you, they're going to have to do it with multiple hits.
Swings through that one for strike 2. Oh and 2 now. Got him swinging for the K. Looks like he's picked up right where he left off. Jordan Westburg, the next to hit for the Orioles. There's the strike at the knees. 0-1. Swings and misses. That's strike 2. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Make it 4 strikeouts in a row. Just cruising along. So digging in, Colton Cowser.
Definitely not a pitch location you're expecting up there as a hitter when you know the guy's got a good sinker ball. If he can get in that location, boy, you've got to look top to bottom, and that's going to make it very difficult to hit.
Hit on the ground to the right side. And foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. In the air to left center. Happ has a beat on it. And that'll do it. Bottom of the 6th inning. Now it'll be the Cubs DH. Kyle Schwarber. Started after it. Appeal to third. And Ed Drummond right on it. Says he held up. The 1-0. And a foul ball. The 1-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. One and 2 here. Got him swinging. Had him out front for strike 3. And Happ up to hit. He's already homered here in this one. Out towards right center field. O'Neill on the move to the alley. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. And now it's Alex Bregman.
Third baseman, number 3, Alex Bregman.
On the ground. And that one handled. Gets it to first. 3 up, 3 down, inning over. On the north side of Chicago, John Sciambi and Chris Singleton. Now the left fielder, Taylor Ward. Out towards left center. And there's one down. Jackson Holiday, the next to hit for the Orioles. And that one fouled off. The Orioles down by a pair here in the top half of inning number 7. That one almost got him. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Ball 2.
Next pitch is outside. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. Payoff pitch. Swing and a miss, struck him out. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. Now it's the right. Tyler O'Neill. Hunter Harvey gets handed the rock out of the pen.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Swings through that one out in front that time. Off the mark there. And that is ball one. Comes up empty. That's strike two. That misses the zone. Full count now. There's a swing and a drive. And it lands foul, so we reset and we'll do it again. 2 down, nobody on. Cut on and miss, struck him out, and that will end the inning. Here at Wrigley Field, Michael Conforto will climb in.
Number 20, Michael Conforto.
That misses the zone. Ball one.
Ball two.
Swing and a ground ball. Alonso steps on the bag and one away in the bottom of the seventh.
Number 7.
Swanson digs in.
Gansby. Swanson.
Check swing. He held up. Ball one.
Gosh, Boog, I think he's trying to deke the pitcher. There's no way he's thinking he can hit that pitch.
Check swing, but he went too far. And it's 1-2. On the ground to short. Henderson fires in time. 2 down, base is empty. And up next for Chicago, Moises Ballesteros. That one fouled off. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Really nice job staying up the middle with his approach. He didn't try to do too much with the pitch, just shot it through the infield.
Nico Horner will come up to hit. And that's the inning. We're at the top of the 8th. Now the Orioles catcher, Adley Rutschman. New pitcher in the game for the Cubs, Caleb Thielbar.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect the tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Fouled off down the right side. The 0-1. That one ripped right center field. And that's a base hit. Around first, digging for 2. And that'll bring the tying run to the plate.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Loud contact leads to the double. I mean, you could tell it had extra bases written all over it as it jumped off of his stick.
At the plate, Gunnar Henderson. Henderson in the box as he fouls off the first pitch. base hit into the outfield. Conforto whips it back in quickly. Lead runner puts the brakes on, so now it's runners at first and third. Big at bat now as the polar bear, Pete Alonso, steps in.
You gotta feel like there's a pretty good chance this game is gonna turn on one swing.
Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third.
Tough spot right here. A couple runners on. 2-ball count. You can't nibble, but you have to execute and finish your pitch. If you leave something out over the plate, it's going to bring in some runs.
The 2-1. That was the sweeper, but it missed.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
And that'll load the bases.
Good patience to take that walk and keep the line moving, and it sets up a critical at bat coming up with the bases loaded here.
So they turn to the lefty in this spot, Luke Little.
Really tough spot to come into out of the bullpen. Bases loaded with multiple outs to get in a tight ball game. A lot can happen right here.
Tucker swings through it for strike one.
You need a strikeout, and you need a ball perhaps on the ground for a double play, or get yourself a pop-up, something, but you've got to make some pitches. But if he can battle and get through this, he can earn some points.
All loaded up, dangerous hitter at the plate. Can't make contact with the sweeper.
I think ultimately you want to tie him up, get the ball in on the plate so that he can't get the barrel to it and hit it to the outfield.
Foul ball left side, he'll see another. And a 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. So they're all loaded up. Swing, and he popped it up. Swanson should have this one. And there's one away. Here's the Oriole cleanup hitter, Jordan Westburg. Golden opportunity right here. Swings and misses. That's strike one.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Comes up empty. The Cubbies trying to protect a 2-run lead, and we're in the top of the 8th. In the air, left field. Pat gets there. He's under it. Brings it in. Runner tags for home. Safe. Almost made the play, but now it's a 1-run ball game. And next for the Orioles, Colton Cowser. 0 for 3 in this one. And there's a ball.
Well, this is a critical spot for both the pitcher and the hitter. You can learn a lot about a guy by how he handles these pressure situations.
Fought off foul. Big spot. 2 out. Both the tying and go-ahead runs are aboard. Late with the swing there. Called out on strikes. That ends the inning and stops things. Bottom of the 8th. Here's the Cubs leadoff man, Pete Crow Armstrong.
Pete Crow Armstrong. Now pitching for the
So a new arm out of the bullpen for the Orioles, Keegan Aiken.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
And first offering is fouled off. Aiken, in his 6th season, he features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, and he works in a changeup. Check swing didn't go. Now 1-2. Fights it off. He'll see another. Another 1-2. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Michael Busch. The next Cub to hit. 1 for 3. And a foul ball. This one in the air. And there's 2 away. And Kyle Schwarber will come up. He's not going to get cheated up there.
No, he's not. He's looking to do damage with every swing he takes.
And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
2 down, nobody on. Hard hit, right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Wrigley Field, all set to start the 9th in this one. Ward getting ready to hit. This one in the air, center field. Crow Armstrong under it. And there's 1 down. That's a big first out right there, and that changes things.
Yeah, you can kind of see how just the hope and optimism is shrunk a little bit, but they got a couple more outs to work with. They got to find a way to get a runner on and get one around the bases.
No, he held up. Looking to get the tying run on base. High fly ball, right field. And there's 2 down. So it's their last chance in this one. Tyler O'Neill, the next to hit for the Orioles. 0 for 3 with 2 groundouts and a strikeout. They're down to their final strike.
2 really good back-to-back sliders. Now in an 0-2 count. He's feeling real confident about finishing this hitter off. He can go anywhere he wants.
Swing and a miss, and he chases that one in the dirt. And that'll do it as they complete the strikeout to end it. 4-3 our final.
Look around, search all I can find. People next to me out of their mind. Looking through the light, gonna make you blind. So called sophisticated mankind. Brother plan seems to work. Economic growth is saving the earth. A single life, tell me what is it worth? A deeper love from the day of your birth. I start losing it, I'm out of control. Part I'm choosing, part I'm playing a role. They get your money, do they get to your soul? I bet you, honey, what you need is a goal. Now you're in it, you just playing the game. Another minute or a second of fame. Say my name, I'm going up in the flame. Another day, another breath.